Anyways, we're streaming, but give me a sec so I can go send it to the VL and the jury.
Hey, top six.
Oh no, I'm echoing. Give me a sec.
Oh no, you're not echoing for me.
Oh, it's because I just closed it out.
Uh, real.
Live, laugh, Lexi, love.
Real. Mute myself.
I just really want to know who ruined her outfit. Like that's like my next thing after this. Just look to see who ruined her outfit.
Oh, that is on tonight. Anyways, hello and welcome to the final six Tribal Council Distortion Survivor Pure Imagination. We will start with Sean. Now, Sean, you and Chris Ann were able to secure the win and grant yourself immunity this round. How'd you feel about the challenge? And how does it feel to win your first immunity of the season?
First of all, not you clocking my first immunity win. Anyways, it feels good. I mean, it feels nice to just like kind of just sit back and like watch watch everyone just who's going home. Anyways, but yeah, shout out to Chrisanne. I love the challenge. It was a cute challenge. I've never done it, so yeah.
All right, we will move to Justin. Now, Justin, you, no offense, but you are one of three duos who are able to complete the puzzle. How was your experience working with your loved one in this, and how are you feeling after getting so close yet so far?
Yeah, I mean that was torture. I it should have challenged like being blindfolded for an hour long was evil. I couldn't see afterward. My wrist hurt. I cried. I complained. We fought. I don't talk to Quinn anymore. We're not friends anymore because she made me lose, and it's all her fault. And thank God she's actually good at puzzles though, because otherwise, if I had to do that with anybody else, it would I would still be doing it. But I'd never want to do that again. Absolutely not.
All right, let's move to Aaliyah. Now, Aaliyah, we two tribals ago, the word was stagnant, and then last round, the word was complex, but last round was unanimous. So, give me the tea this round. What's the vibe?
First of all, I would like to take the opportunity to mention how I felt about the challenge. I hated it. I have anger issues like Frick, and so does Morgan, and so that was not a cute combination. We just kept yelling at each other, which was cute. So they don't live here anymore. Um, that being said, I had a lot of time to like really listen this round, and a stagnancy is not a word that I would use, nor would I use complex. It's very clear what has been trying to go on. So um, the complexity is not really there. Everybody's just kind of screaming what they want. So I don't know. Things seem pretty straightforward. However, I don't know. There's always two sides of a coin, and I guess I'm excited to see. Not really excited. I'm interested to see what side the coin lands on today.
All right, Marcelo. So we're using words like clear and people are yelling out what they wanted. And Aaliyah uses this analogy. I really like that. There's two sides of the coin. Marcelo, do you think you're on the same side of the coin as Aaliyah, or do you think that this game has been you know, both sides?
I think I'm on one side of the coin. I think it's the final six, so I feel like to quote that one band that I was gonna say the Killers, but it's not the Killers. Neon Trees, that's it. Wow, I ate. Everybody talks. So I feel like I definitely know that my name was thrown out this round, and I'm not like shocked about it. So I definitely feel like I'm on one side of the coin. And there's another side of the coin that, you know, do I believe that I'm on the same side of the coin as Aaliyah? Like, de hopefully, but also like, what kind of coins are we talking about? Are we talking about pennies? Are we talking about nickels? Are we talking about dimes? Are we talking about quarters? Shout out dime. But yeah, I think we're just, it's small in numbers, so you got to figure out what's best for your game and what's best for, you moving forward. But I definitely was vocal on what I wanted to happen tonight. So we'll see. The world works in mysterious ways. So
All right, and Tony, I have to ask, we are in an even number round, so we could get rocks. Do you think that there's any chance that there's going to be a tie, that something's going to happen? What are your thoughts on the fact that we're now hearing that there's been a lot of vocal people this round? Do you feel that that will cause chaos, or do you think that and that'll lead to an advantage or rocks, or do you think that this is just a quiet vote and everyone's just loud today?
Yeah, everyone's really loud today. No, first of all, I would like to talk about the challenge as well. Me and my boy Bad News Billy, I could only connect two pieces of that puzzle, and then we were kind of yelling at each other. He was upstairs, I was downstairs, and we had to do a do not finish. But overall, that challenge was rough. I do not have a touch screen. I have a little mouse on my computer, so yeah. Anyway, about this round, yeah, I'm sure something's going to happen, and yeah, let's just see what happens. I'm ready for it.
All right, and I have to ask, Marcelo, how did you feel about the challenge?
oh my God, I know. Once everyone was talking about it, I was like, wait, I forgot to talk about it. Um, okay, I'm gonna be so real with y'all. Julia and I like had great communication, and there was a moment where I was like, wait, like we're kind of eating, and I heard like the clicks, and I was like, I know she's just like making everything click, and then we're gonna put it together. And then when I like revealed my like blindfold and saw that it was 65 minutes, I was like, what the fuck? Because that felt very fast. I was like, okay, we're eating with this 35 minutes times two or 32 minutes times two. But yeah, it was great. Julia and I, you know, mm, I know Justin and Quinn are no longer friends. I know Aaliyah and Morgan are no longer friends. I know Taco Tony and Bill are no longer friends, but Julia and I are no longer friends. No, I'm kidding. Love Julia, and that's an icon. And I honestly think she's the only one I feel like I would be able to do it with and not like yell at her. Just, I need her to understand that my vision of a tiny bit down is different than her vision of a tiny bit down. Because Queen, you were like a tiny bit down, and I was like, eh. And she's like, no, a tiny bit down. And I was like, by the time I got here, that was a tiny bit down. I was like, just clock that. So we live.
All right, so we have our two questions. Raise your hand if you think that your chocolate torch is getting melted tonight, and you will be floating down the river. All right. Go.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm back for a quick second. But if y'all were to compare this round to any kind of candy, what would it be and why?
You like my Grace impression?
You ate that. I was actually thinking about this. Nerds. Because there's so many. And I feel like, they're like colorful and like we're all like vibrant and we're living our best lives. So I just think nerds.
I don't know if you guys know this candy. I actually mentioned a previous candy and I changed my mind already, because nobody knew what it was. So, you ever heard of like Good and Plenty's? They're like they come in a box. There's only two different flavors in there, but like you have literally no idea what's gonna come out of the box when you like just start pouring it into your hand. And you really hope that it's a pink one, even though you know that it's black licorice flavored and they're awful. But like you get a white one, you're like, ah, that works too.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Bean Boozle challenge because there's always, the good one and the bad one, and you don't know which one you're gonna get.
Literally.
I'm going to say Gushers because when you take a bite, you hope it's juicy and fruity.
All right, I'll say one. Warheads. That's a candy, right?
Yes.
Self-explanatory.
No, please explain.
It's in the name. war and we're all have heads.
All right. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to say or any pre-vote advantages before we continue?
Yes, Seb, I would like to play my legacy advantage tonight.
All right. So just to confirm, everyone, this is a legitimate legacy extra vote. Tony will submit 2 votes tonight at Tribal Council. Anything else? All right. It is time to vote. Go in your prod chat and either bump it or submit it at this time. And we are live with the VL. So if you have any shout outs, now would be the time.
Shout out Live, Laugh, Lexi, Love. Shout out JOE. Don't forget the Ella, even though we did. But no, shout out to LJ, shout out to B, shout out to my roommate for the week, Rachel Ross, who's probably on a plane right now. Oh, oh. Anyway, shout out her. Not the planes.
Shout out to the dolls and Jacob, those divas. Jacob, the biggest diva of them all.
Shout out Chrisanne, shout out Ren. Also, big shout out to production as well. I don't think they've been shouted out in a long time. So shout out to production.
Shout out production.
Second that, or triple that. Third that. Can't count. Sorry about that.
Let me give a few shout outs. Shout outs to Wicked Let, shout outs to Bad News Billy, and shout out to the org conflict. If it wasn't for conflict, I would not be here.
I'll shout out Bodo because I did not have like high hopes for her. Um, but we're making it through. That's a scary time over there. Like, good for them. It's a fun time.
Shout out to Quinn. I know you and Justin aren't friends anymore, but we can be friends. We are friends. Shout out to Morgan. I know you're not living with Aaliyah anymore, but like we can be friends. You
I
know?
mean, if you have an extra room, she is looking for a place. So
And shout out to Belle because everyone's friends. Let's just get friends.
Quinn's actually on a plane right now too.
no, not diva.
Oh no. Oh
Praying
no.
for them. Oh, wrong. With them.
All right. Can everyone hear me? All right. If anyone has any hidden advantages or immunity idols and they'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right. All votes are locked. And I read the final vote. That person will have just a couple of seconds to say their goodbyes and leave the Zoom if they're on. First vote. Marcelo. Second vote. Taco Tony. Third vote. Marcelo. Fourth vote. Taco Tony. Fifth vote. Marcelo. Sixth vote. Taco Tony. That's 3 votes Marcelo, 3 votes Taco Tony, 1 vote left. Seventh and final vote. And the 7th member of our jury. Taco Tony. Tony, if you have any final words, now would be the time to say them.
Hey, nothing but respect. It's a game, and I've had fun. I really have, like playing with y'all. Seb, thank you so much for bringing me here. And hey, now I'm a jury. Now your fate. I gotta say, So I gotta say. So good luck. I'll be watching, and may the best player, not players, player win.
Tony, it's been fantastic hosting you. You are such a gem, and honestly, just this was an amazing experience. But unfortunately, the tribe has spoken. You may lead the Zoom. Yeet. All right, congratulations on making it to the final 5 of Distortion Survivor, Pure Imagination. This will be a live challenge tomorrow. And I'll put it in the announcements chat as well, so you guys remember. But you're going to need 1 ping pong ball and 2 unsharpened pencils. So that being said,